Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to everyone. My name is Saudi bin Abdullah. My number matric is 55402 from Group 12. In this assignment, we are choose mariculture industry. I would like to introduce my group member first.
My name is Nur Naziha binti Muhammad Jabri. My matric number S55408.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Sulaiman, S52708.
My name is Siti Sarah binti Ilyas, S55485.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Mirullah bin Abdul Rahman. My matric number is S55483.
Hello, my name is Lang Kuan Shen, S55475.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Today I will be explaining about my part in the report. And we'll start by the first part, which is what is the autonomous system. Marine autonomous system and combination of such system are being increasingly put in test and the offshore space. So using autonomous system for concepts like resident subsea vehicles for inspection, repair, maintenance are highly and attractive options, but not the only ones being tired. Deploying remotely operated vehicles from unnamed surface vessels, we are also being tested and put them to use. For example is the efficiency in operating the autonomous system. One example is in 2018, two companies from Finland, namely Fire Ferries and Fun Ferries and Rolls-Royce, have successfully created a ferry that can be controlled remotely, and it was a great success for them. We will move now to the second part, which is the mariculture. So what is the mariculture? Normally mariculture is defined as it's like a specialized branch of aquaculture involving the cultivation of marine organisms for food and other products in the open ocean, an enclosed section of the ocean, or in tanks, ponds, or raceways, which are filled with seawater. It's commonly known as marine farming. Also, an example of latter in the farming of marine fish, it's including a finfish, a shellfish, prawns, oysters, and seaweed in the saltwater ponds. Now we'll move to the part which is what kind of autonomous system that used in the mariculture industry. For example, one example, which is an internet protocol camera. Internet protocol camera, or IP camera, is a type of digital video camera that receives a controlled data and sends image via an IP network. They are commonly used for surveillance, but unlike a long closed-circuit television like CCTVs as we know it, cameras, they require no local recording device, only at the local area network.
Background of the company. The hybrid grouper breeding pond Bilagin to Mr. Azman is located in Kampung Gelamas, Besut, Terengganu. The location of the pond is closer to the coast. Mr. Azman used seawater as the main source of water for farm fish. Mr. Azman bought fish net measuring 1.72 cm from the hybrid grouper fish care center. When the fish is ripe, it can be sold. At the beginning, Mr. Azman only bred hybrid grouper, but after getting high demand from the public, he started breeding other species such as red sea bass.
Hello, Dr. Jagan. My name is Ahmad Mirullah bin Abdul Rahman. I will continue this presentation by explaining about the service provided by this company. Encik Azman provide fish delivery to house or restaurant around Keluang Hills. Encik Azman receive an order via call or WhatsApp and charge the delivery according to the distance from fish cage to the destination. During the pandemic of COVID-19, the order of fish is very much because customer cannot leave their house to buy the fish at the pond. The second service is fishing activities. Okay, Encik Azman create a fish pond around 1.5 acres. So customer can fish at the pond at 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Okay, fish are charged according to the hours and weight of fish caught. So customer can bring their own rods or own bait to fishing. Okay, the third activities that Encik Azman provided is recruitment for IPTA or IPTS student for industry training. Encik Azman accept IPTA or IPTS student to training or make a research at the company. Okay, so Encik Azman like to share their opinion of their experience and knowledge in mariculture industry, because he is expert at this field. So the student is more understand about the fish when Encik Azman explain briefly and explain clearly. Due to pandemic COVID-19, Mr. Azman did not take any student or industry training to avoid this virus become spread.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to everyone. Thank you for our group members that have presented. On this part, we already give a questionnaire to the 30 respondents. Gratefully, we had a good cooperation by Encik Azman that the owner of the company to distribute the questionnaire. In the questionnaire, that had 4 sessions that need to answer from respondent. First session is about the demography of respondent. The second session is common questions about autonomous system. Third session is about the impact of autonomous system on the current maritime industry. And lastly is about the impact of autonomous system on the future maritime industry. Based on the data show, the female gender respondent are more than male gender respondent. That is 80% or 60% of respondent are female, while 12% or 40% of respondent are male. Mostly the respondents are between 20 until 30 years old and 30 until 40 years old that record 30% or 43.3% for both of them. 3% are old and 40 until 50 years old, and the rest is 51 until 60 years old. What is common questions? Common question is general questions about the autonomous system. For example, the question that respondent need to answer is like I use a wastewater system. I know about autonomous system, and to name but a few. Based on the data record, we assume that the respondent have a knowledge about the autonomous system and their company are using autonomous system. This is because the respondents are mostly choosing yes then no on the questionnaire that we are provide. To determine the autonomous system, either is good or bad, we could know it after combine the 10 of questions about the current impact and future impact of autonomous system. So how we combine? We combine that by total of data that record agree, disagree, neutral and so on, divide by 300 and multiple by 100 to get percentage. We assume that autonomous system give a good advantage at the current and future impact to maritime industry. Based on the current impact, data recorded, the highest is agree, that is 54.33%. Second highest is strongly agree, that is 80.67%, while the lowest is strongly disagree, that only 0.33%. On the other hand, data for future impact also shows the same highest, that is 53% for agree, and the lowest is 1.33% for the strongly disagree. On the other hand, we also analyze the data by a questions that we ask a questionnaire. The fully analysis already had present in our report. On the analysis, we clearly explain how much respondents choose agree, disagree, and so on by the questions.
Okay, in the conclusion, I would like to say, like, based on the statistics we found from the respondents, we control the the form of independent system applied in mariculture industry. Although using the self-reliant system in the mariculture enterprise in Malaysia isn't always as big as other evolved countries, and we additionally successfully finished the goal of observe that is to look at the consequences during and after self-sufficient system at the maritime industry, and we have observed various high qualities and terrible outcomes from the use of an independent machine within a look at the web page. Thank you so much.